UFC 98, Lyoto Machida versus Rashad Evans. First time ever in UFC history, two undefeated fighters have fought for the title.
Lyoto Machida versus Rashad Evans is just an outstanding matchup and a real dream matchup.
Rashad was a great wrestler.
Excellent takedowns, good ground control.
He's an outstanding wrestler.
He used his wrestling abilities to get him through the Ultimate Fighter, and then he started working on his whole game.
The improvement that he made from his time on The Ultimate Fighter to the time now as the UFC light heavyweight champion has been dramatic.
Every time this guy fights, he gets better and better.
Big punches by Rashad. It's all over! Music Land, Amazon. Down goes none other than Brad 9. UFC. Oh, Jesus! It is Rashad!
Having the tough fight with Tito Ortiz and having that fight go to a draw, then having the tough fight with Michael Bisping, you know, those fights mature you as a fighter. Those fights seasoned him. And I think now what we're seeing is a mature, seasoned, conditioned, solid, unflappable version of Rashad Evans.
And again.
You do have to defend the belt to be a real champion.
Rashad Evans is very, very dangerous.
People still don't believe in me. That's the best thing about it.
Knocking out Forrest Griffin to win the title really just cemented his position as not just a top fighter in the UFC's light heavyweight division, but now the champion. Lyoto Machida is the most elusive fighter to ever fight in the octagon. He's capable of inflicting incredible damage to his opponents.
Trying to get the knee. Got one, got two, got three, got 4, 5, 6, 7. Knees from Machida goes he. Heat is in trouble.
My philosophy is the same as a samurai. To hit without getting hit.
In the Tito fight,
Good knee. Big Tito's in trouble. Ortiz is down. Machida looking to finish it.
every time Tito grabbed onto Machida, Machida threw Tito off like he was a little kid. I mean, he completely dominated him. Dropped him, beat him up, stuffed all his takedowns. He actually took Tito down.
Took Tito down with ease.
That was the fight for me that I said, wow, this guy can really do everything.
What are you supposed to accomplish in martial arts? You're supposed to inflict as much damage while taking in as little damage as possible. No one does that better than Lyoto Machida.
The Thiago Silva fight, Thiago had come out and he was on a huge win streak, finishing guys, and Lyoto Machida made it look easy.
Not only did Lyoto shut him down, he shut him off in one round.
My body is my sword. My mind is my blade. Without them, I would be nothing.
He's a very talented fighter. He's got incredible athleticism. You're going to see him tested tonight.
More and more people are becoming Machida fans. The big one is going to be for the title, him and Rashad Evans.
Russia can defend my style.
Ground again. Machida's going crazy. Machida.
No one can.
I'm going to beat Lyoto Machida in the third round.
To get her going. Evans would like to do an elbow by Sugar Rashad. Right into side control. Machida looking to finish Tito.
He's going to move forward. Rashad's going to counter, and whoever catches who is going to win the fight.
You got to lure him into it.
That moment is finally here, and I will leave no doubt.
Matt Hughes versus Matt Serra. I can't remember the last time there was bad blood that lasted for this long before an actual fight took place.
At this point, I definitely want to fight Sarah. I want to fight that guy that ran his mouth the whole season 6 of The Ultimate Fighter.
What's up, champ?
Oh, wait, buddy. Hey, champ, hey, dude. Save it, bro. I got enough friends I can use some enemies. You're one of them. Get away from me. We know where we stand with each other, so I don't want to act like, you know, hey, we're buddies and everything else like that. We're going to do what we got to do on the show, and we're going to go at it afterwards.
I've not been the one bad-mouthing you.
It's just basically what I think of you and how I see you treat other people, and I don't dig it, man. You do what you got to do. I'm going to do what I got to do, and then we'll get it on. Hughes is just an egomaniac. It looks like you're taking a Tinkle ass.
Matt's one of those guys. I think he's really got that small man complex.
What a dick.
That's not how champions should act at all. I disagree with it. Disagree with his attitude.
I don't really care for Matt Hughes very much. I think that he's a stuck-up jerk. He's your typical, you know, captain of the football team where he's giving nerds wedgies in high school. He's that guy.
Me and Matt on a piece of paper, and then put George St. Pierre, B.J. Penn, the other guys that are ranked in the welterweights. Matt's the easiest guy. There's no doubt about that.
I already heard of interviews saying that he doesn't even think I'm top 5. That 90% of the time George St. Pierre would have beat me. I got lucky.
Number one, I was shocked because it just shouldn't have happened, and number two, yeah, now I get to fight this guy that has been running his mouth about me.
Hughes has to make himself feel better that this little 5'6" of dynamite took out a guy that just manhandled him a couple times. So I think he has to just make that right for his own ego.
I've had some guys that have really run their mouth, but I mean, this guy just has no idea what he's talking about.
I want the W, obviously, but more than anything, man, I want to give a beating to Matt Hughes.
Matt Serra's run his mouth enough to where all I want to do is hit it now. I think that's the only way I can shut him up is to hit him in his mouth.
It's not even about their records and where they stand in the rankings or anything like that. These two just want to fight each other because they don't like each other.
Really lucky enough to get back in there with a guy like Matt Hughes. You know, there's nobody in the world I'd rather fight right now.
My wife has said she wants blood, and she doesn't mean my blood. She wants me to put a hurting on that guy.
He's a tool. I just think that he has to just be, well, my wife says...
I'd love to go all 3 rounds with me beating the tar out of him the whole time. No doubt about it.
All the guys who have hated each other that have fought in the UFC, I don't think there's ever been 2 guys who've hated each other more than Matt Serra and Matt Hughes do.
A true bad blood matchup and a true must-win fight for both fighters if they want to continue in the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
I respect him as a fighter. I respect his fighting ability. I know what he's dangerous at. As a person, I don't really respect him much.
I want Matt Serra to look across the ring and say, maybe I made a mistake about stepping in here against him.
I plan on being the nail in Hughes' coffin. You know, let's send him packing. You know, who the hell wants that guy around anymore? Not me.
2 of the greatest light heavyweights are about to clash with undefeated records and the World Championship at stake. 18-0-1 Sugar Rashad Evans puts his title on the line against 14-0 karate ace Lyoto the Dragon Machida. Plus, bitter rivals face off when former welterweight champions Matt Hughes and Matt Serra finally throw down. Tequila Cazadores presents UFC 98, Evans vs. Machida. Live Saturday, May 23rd from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Only on pay-per-view.